Hello, Body Monster Farman, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Let's Play on Lawfolds, I think it's called. Oh, I can't remember the name of this map. Anyway, so here we are. Today we've got field 27 is soybean, 32 is canola, and this monstrosity of a field, I decided to plough all the fields in this one area together, and this is the field I got. It's fucking huge. So that's going to take a long time to harvest, so we're going to sort of set that one going first. It's going to make a lot of money as well. Also, I have a bit of a cold, by the way, as well, so there'll be a lot of sniffling. I'm going to get this Merlot. It should be alright. Yeah, we'll get the Merlot. I'll buy that. Now we need a bucket for it, which is that one. And we need a set of pallet forks, because this is going to go to the sheep area, because they need feeding. They need feeding and all that. But I want to get this combine underway. Now we're going to stick some more fuel in it, just to start with. Fill it right back up, because I always hate having to take it back out of the field once it's fully, well, there's some canola in that trailer which I want to get rid of. Well, I'm actually going to put it back in the storage point for now. I also want to get another tractor, but I want to get this harvest out of the way first. We're going to sell a lot of that OSR straight away. Sell it, not OSR, soybean. Sorry, sell it all. Get it out of the way. So yeah, literally all I did was take the fields, all the grass edges around the field, and just turn it into one ginormous field. Now at some point we're going to need another tractor. Just turn it off. Just get you, just turn you off, that'll do. Don't even turn the engine off, that's how good I am. Now we are going to have to drive on the... Where actually are we? Yeah, we'll have to drive on the crop, otherwise it'll really fuck it up. Right, we'll shut the gate. And then we'll go start in that corner over there. Of course, we're going to attempt to just use auto combine. That lighter, that sort of darker patch there, you can see that is the cornfield that was there. For some reason that won't go away. This hasn't been fertilised, by the way, so it's going to give quite a crappy yield. I'm not even going to attempt to fertilise this until we got a seeder with fertiliser, which we're going to buy when we get some more money. Because this field took over an hour in real life to do with that 6-metre seeder, so let's go right there. Oh, unfold the combine. Let's get that going. Right, if we hold shift 5, we'll go round that. Please don't crash. I thought it was going to crash then. So there we go. It shouldn't hit anything, but you can never be too careful. So here's the Turbo Farm Merlot. Let's just make sure it'll actually hook up to this bucket. Did? Yes, it will. That's a fairly big sized bucket for it. It's quite rapid on the loader as well. So, right, we'll reset that, get that back to the farm for it to go to the sheep, because the sheep are running quite low on everything. Because I didn't have this machine, I couldn't max them out beforehand. which is what you want to do, is max them out before you fast forward time, and then because everything takes 2 days in game to really grow, you have to max them out, then max them out again. Are you stuck already? I can see this is going to be fun. Right, let's see what it'll do now. Why does it want to do that? Is it the negative one you need? I have no idea what I'm doing. So I don't understand why it keeps hitting that. Right, cool. We'll get the sheep sorted out, and then I'll sort that big field out. Of course I don't have an extra... I don't have an extra trailer to take this to the sheep yard, so we're just going to drive it there at a rapid 26 mile an hour that she does. I also wanted this because it's the size of it's quite small. It is quite nippy and it'll go around a few corners. Okay. I haven't seeded field 33 or 34 because I want the straw out of 34 at some point. So I do want to branch into the cows as well. And sorry there was delay of videos. It was, I don't know, this cold was kind of wearing me out. Like, I just didn't want to record anything, and that big field took a hell of a long time to sort of sort out and get ready, and you know, just make it worth doing, which it is going to be worth doing. I'll just have to see why it keeps wanting to hit the collisions. I mean, this should just hook straight onto the... I mean, once you've done one headland, it should be alright. You shouldn't want to hit anything. But this is going to take... so we're going to have to feed them and then water them. There's 32 of them in here, which is quite a good number. We're just going to let them reproduce like hell. Because unless you have the animal trailer, they're not worth it. They're not even worth trying to sell. They just don't... They're just not worth. So, same with pigs as well. If you just try and sell pigs with and you have to pay for the transport costs as well, it just doesn't work out as actually being worth it. Now this thing does get have dirt texture on it as well, which is quite good. Click. It's quite a nice mod. It still has its you know, you can keyboard. Oh no, we need to be selected, don't we? 8 or just 9 and have that window open. You can open the bonnet as well with numpad 0. There's nothing really under here. The fan spins and that, but the engine detail's crap. And I got this off. Where did I get this off? Oh god, I couldn't tell you now. Let's get the thing for the sheep. Alright, nearly full. And then it's just the water. Now this thing should hook it up because it's got the hitch there. Oh, made a right cock up of that. that's it for 6 days. That's it, done. And then we'll sort that, and then we'll go sort that combine out for that that big field. We'll leave the bucket on this. Power slide. Oh, there is a bit of water in this tank still. But I will get all of this sorted out and bring all the pallets and that up here. There we go. We'll just leave this in here because there's no need for us to take that back. Crouch through there. Shut this gate. So we've already got one wool thing. We are gonna. There is an auto stack trailer I'd like to bring in. Right, let's sort you out now. Let's do this headland for this thing. So yeah, we would get a lot more for this field if I'd actually fertilised it. Which, of course, I could have done, but we do have a pretty crappy sprayer. It's not. I want the other ones. But yeah, again, we could just get a spreader. Well, actually, no, we could get a what's it called? Seeder with the sprayer option fitted. And that would be a bit more handier. But other than that, it's spraying looks like it's. I'm not going to spray this field with that. I've sprayed that field there, 27. With it, and that didn't take too long. But I kind of have a feeling this field's going to be a more hands-on. Like, I'll have to do a lot of harvesting in it because there are some pretty sharp corners in it. But if this field had been fertilised, we would really be raking in the cash. It's not like we don't really need it that badly, but it's for trying to just start out and that it would be a great help. So yeah, sorry there was no videos and whatever. I was just worn out, and I've been doing a lot of stuff outside as well. That the car wants a few bits and bobs doing. The tractors want a few bits and bobs doing. Everything and anything wants a few bits and bobs doing. So yeah, I may have gone a bit too close with the collisions to the things, but I mean, look at it. This isn't going to take 5 minutes to harvest. This is going to take some serious time. And a combine, and I mean, this isn't even a big combine. This is only a 7.2 meter cut. 7.5, sorry. So, if we had two CR1090s in here, which Noel loves, and they were running right next to each other, it'd probably look like they were making a bigger difference. But this is just going to take. We might store a lot of this, and then store some of it, sell some of it. I'll just keep selling it to the prices rock bottom, I think, and then I'll store a load of it. But yeah, there's a sharp corner up here that's quite evil. We might have to look into that, with why that, because I'm not too sure why it keeps wanting to hit the posts. I mean, the collisions on the posts, yeah, of course they're there, but oh well. Right. I won't bore you with the harvesting. We'll do till about 20 minutes on this one. I'm going to keep doing that. So there'll be one that's 20 minutes, one that's half an hour, just depending on what we're doing. I'm not going to make them all half an hour because it's hard to talk about stuff when you're harvesting a field for half an hour. Nothing interesting's happening, really. But yeah, this is a monster of a field now. It is, and it didn't cost anything. It only costs whatever the plough cost and the fuel. So, and then, but if I'd have fertilised this stuff, it'd have made a hell of a lot of difference. It would have really. We'd have been really in the money. I hope you all had a good Christmas and got what you wanted. I hope you all have a good New Year as well. Because I remember my last video was, I think, before Christmas. This one's after it. So I had Christmas Day to all sort out and that, and I just didn't. I never got around to recording that vlog. I just didn't have time. I couldn't. My GoPro wasn't charged and all this, and I was like, oh. And when you just cannot be asked to do something. I mean, I could be asked to do it. I mean, I was outside working with the bloody thing all day, but trying to hunt for my GoPro charger or a camera charger or anything. It was not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to fix the bloody thing. I mean, it does run now. The starter, it starts on the gear stick. It does everything. It all runs now. So it runs quite well for an old girl. But the bloody petrol engines of that version were so much better. I mean, alright, it doesn't have, petrol engine doesn't have the power that diesel has, and that diesel will go in fourth gear pretty much anywhere and just plough along and won't lose any power going uphill or anything. But the petrol models used to just be able to leave them and they'd spark up like anything. This one just takes the piss trying to get it to go. So yeah, as you can see, I managed to get right in the corners with everything. Literally, I was making sure that this field would be a good money making, just to sort of start us out. So we weren't doing like every episode, oh, we've got to keep changing fields and that, because alright, the fields in here weren't that big and they weren't that much of a problem, but it was the fact that you'd have to cultivate one, stop, seed one, stop. You know, you just do all this as one. I'll tell you what, there's nothing I can do now. I've just realised I've gone right up to these fences thinking they were alright, and there's nothing I can do to stop it hitting them. It should be alright this go around on the thing. It might find some of the corners a bit tight, but we're on 20 minutes now, so we'll do this, set it going, and that'll do, because there isn't going to be much else happening. Most of it now will just be harvesting and whatever. But yeah, we will just keep varying the video length, because if something's gonna, if we're trying out some mods or something, then we'll do half an hour. Or if we're doing something interesting like starting the cows and whatever, and buying fields and, you know, bits and bobs like that, then I'll do half an hour. But just doing this, me personally, I find harvesting the boringest thing in the world. I really dislike it, but I love mowing grass, so each to their own. Right, go. Don't fucking crash. See, it's funny how he harvests at 9 miles an hour. But anyway, thank you all so much all for watching the video. I know it's short. I know it's short and sweet. Yes, it's a monster of a field. I know it took some time to get it this fucking big. But yeah, thank you all so much. Just leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today, and I shall see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Goodbye.